Can I beat The Sims 4 surviving in one tile? Today we will find out. Today we have Chuckles the Clown, and she is stuck in this one tile home and must make ways to survive and build her home from the ground up. So there's actually not much to do in this one tile home, so we started off by taking pictures of ourselves and selling them for some quick bucks. But don't worry, these were all PG pictures because the box was so small I couldn't even see myself in the photos, so it was just the wall. However, it wasn't that much money, so we kept repeating this process for a while until we finally got enough money to expand one more tile. But that's all we could afford, so back to taking pictures for us. We finally afforded a mirror so that we could take mirror selfies. Beautiful. I also got a present box to hopefully give us some good items to sell and gave us some $45 worth of books, so that was nice. However, you could only get a present after 24 hours, so I sold the presents and bought the decorations box to rummage through some old decorations and got quite enough items to sell. And we were finally able to expand our home. You know, most people expand their tiles on their land to create a traditional home, and some people build up, but we are going down because I want to be different.
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
So we built a basement to call home. I was thinking of some different ways we could create a business and make some money, and realized we could do some floral arrangements. Where she got all these flowers from, I have no clue because we are underground. But anyways, I tried to list them all on Plopsy, but no one was really buying any because I was still a very low skill. But once someone was trying to buy it, I realized we needed a mailbox but couldn't get to it outside, no matter how hard I tried. So anyways, I gave up on that dream and just sold them directly. We could also afford a pea bush now. Lovely. I also decided to keep the present box and decide to just open a random present every few hours to see if we get lucky. After a few presents and flowers later, we got a few furniture items to survive. And I was thinking of some more different ways to make money as well. And I thought bees and crickets, because why not? And judging by the smell in this place, I think they are going to love it here. But I actually quickly sold the crickets because they were gross. But the bees made us some money with selling honey, honey cubes, and a swarm of bees being able to bring me some gifts, like okay. So I bought more bees. However, it was time for another career change. Call me Trish from Austin and Ally, the way I am changing jobs every day. I thought it was time to share my life with the world and begin streaming on the drone and also dance for them as well. However, I don't think I was making any money with this, just gaining followers, so what was the point? So I bought a recording station to ensure I become famous, and recorded some MUA videos to show my amazing makeup skills, of course.
Look at this makeup bag.
As I kept buying these things for my house to make money, we were running a bit out of room, so it was definitely time to expand my house down a floor and create myself a bedroom and bathroom, and this house was becoming a home. So I continued my journey to make some money. I continued to make flower arrangements, take care of my bees, and make YouTube videos. And my royalty report for my videos was over 1,000 simoleons, so that just shows that I am one step closer to becoming Dream. I mean, it already looks like I'm in the basement where he filmed his face reveal, so with all this work, we finally had a lot of money and decided to buy the wishing well. I got this idea from Steffo Sims.
I wish you well. In hell!
But Chuckles' social has been down this whole time, so I wanted to hopefully get her someone in here, so we wished for love. However, it only made her flirty, so we were single and horny, with nothing to do about it. But we are not one to give up, so a couple hours later, we wished for the same thing, and got the same result. Then I wanted to switch it up a bit and I asked for a child because, you know, we just want someone to talk to down here. But then we became infertile, but that's okay. We weren't going to have one anyways, all alone down here.
A baby? With whose vagina?
For one of our presents, we got a painting easel and decided to just paint and made quite a few amount of simoleons doing this. So I guess I should have just been painting the whole time. But God forbid I want to be different than everyone else and do the typical rags to riches route. Pick me, choose me, love me. But since I decided to start playing this normally and basic, I decided to start gardening as well. So we made another level to this basement and planted some seeds. How they're going to grow 3 levels into the ground with no sun, I have no clue. But they did. And we quickly made some quick money and created a whole garden down there. And I would say with all this money we have successfully made a living from just one tile. But, you know, I lastly wanted to give Chuckles a chance of not being lonely down here, so I made her wish for some love. I was staying hopeful. And a good thing because we actually got someone. I mean, she is a ghost, but hey, we will take what we can get. No complaints here. But yes, we finally had a lover to be with us.
Is you LGBT because your gun pink?
I also decorated the house because we have no wallpaper and flooring this whole time, I just realized. But now this house is a home. And the lovers definitely thought so as well. So I'll leave that to them. I would say this was a successful challenge with everything we accomplished. Giving Chuckles a chance to look at the outside world. She thought, wow, this place down here isn't actually that bad. And she will continue to live down there. And thank you so much for watching Chuckles and her journey. Make sure to like, subscribe, do whatever you want. This isn't the last you've seen of Chuckles, so get ready. But I'll hopefully see you in another video. Goodbye.